Somebody call the DEA. I've stumbled onto a massive amount of crack. Yeah, you can't unsee that, guys. You're welcome. What's going on? My name is Pone. Coming at you guys with some more Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I've actually got a pretty good gameplay coming for you guys right here. I managed to go on quite a little streak with the Engineer. And I think it's about a 23, maybe a 24 streak. I got killed one off of my nuke, guys. Oh no. But it's a pretty fun thing. As you can see that I am playing as the Engineer. He has a couple of really unique assets for him. And I think on the zombie side of thing, he's probably one of the best attackers in the game. But he also has this necessary support role because we're playing gardens and graveyards. Basically, for those that have played Battlefield, you should understand how this goes down. There are basically a small little King of the Hill area, and you have roughly, 4 or 5 minutes or so to capture this point out, and to do so, is you need to have more zombies on the point than you do plants, flowers. And what you need to do is you need to move through the map. When you take that set, you move on to the next part of the map, you take that set. It's very similar to how Rush plays out in Battlefield 4, but actually, it takes a little bit longer. There's usually 6 or 7 sites, and the very last one you have to do a specific thing, whether it be blow something up, get a few zombies into the mansion, a few different things. But that is not going to be shown in this video. It does happen to be drawn out a little bit. Once I get around the 8th, 9th, 10th kill streak, I realize, hey, I'm pretty far in. Let's see how long we could do this. I start playing a little bit more passively. But right now, what you're seeing is that I'm constructing a few different things. I'm the Engineer. I'm very essential to the way that this game type plays out. It may not be the most influential one if you're playing standard Vanquish, Team Vanquish, where you're doing standard team deathmatch. But the Engineer has a hidden, I guess, resource, and he's able to build teleports that allow your team to go from spawn and move halfway up the map. Now, these can be taken down by the enemy. The plants can, in fact, take them down. So what I'm doing is I'm building these turrets to set up and protect it. And as you build them, you can upgrade them. I had the Mark 1, upgraded to the Mark 2, upgraded to the Mark 3. So that's one of the things that you can do. And that's just this really special feature. So if you just happen to be in one of those games and you're not getting any teleports, it's crazy because you're burning an extra 10 or 15 seconds of walking time easily. And because you're on a time trial, you have 4 or 5 minutes to get these things done. That is so instrumental in having a successful attacking zombie phase. So as you can see right now, I'm kind of doing my little drone thing. He's just a little hazard, little robot in the air. And he's equipped with, just a wide array of awesome things. For one, he can fly around, distract things. 2, he can shoot. His primary weapon does the pew-pew. It does hurt a little bit, but it really is hard to stay consistently, especially when the target's moving. And it doesn't hit too hard, to be honest. I think it only hits for, 7, maybe 8 damage a hit. But its real value is the fact that it also has the ability to drop a drone strike. Now, it basically drops this giant pile of caution cones, and then they detonate. So it's kind of like a bomb or something like that, and I can do that from the sky without jeopardizing me as long as I have a great hiding spot. I do that and fully utilize it. So it's a really common thing that I'll be in spawn every life, and I take advantage of that because it does have a long cooldown. I'll just spawn, pull out the drone, fly over, drop down one of the strikes, and then just get right back into it. And that's one of the things I like to do. His left bumper skill is actually a really good crowd control sort of deal. It stuns them, kind of slows them temporarily, and that's a great thing to do to disorient the enemy, and it's very important too because direct hits do massive damage with his concrete launcher, and because I have 12 shots, you gotta take advantage of that. So if I stun them and then just get a couple direct hits, I'm gonna chunk out half their health like it's nothing. So the Engineer is definitely one of these stronger ones. Probably, in my opinion, I mean, short of a very good soldier, I think he is probably the best attacking one, but at the same time, he's a great support one too. Now, his right bumper is basically the jackhammer. It allows me to maneuver around the map a little bit. You move a little bit faster. You're even allowed to shoot while you're riding on the little thing. And it also kind of knocks people back and flips them up and makes them a little bit uneasy if you run some of the plants over too. So he has just a great variety of things that he has at his disposal. Just gonna poop on that cactus. He was around flying an onion, and that's exactly why I'm gonna go hide in this corner right now and pull out my drine. So as you can see that as soon as I pull it out, I'm unable to hit the Y key to start calling this in. So that's why I'm sitting low right now, hoping they don't shoot me down, because he's only got 5 health. He gets shot down instantly. I see this guy sitting there, and we're calling in the big guns. So we drop that down on him. It doesn't really connect. Again, it takes a little bit of time, and as soon as I see those start hitting the ground, they're going to ignore it. So I just chase them down on this. This is the new move. Look at that butt crack shake. Look at that. Twerking is a thing of the past, ladies and gentlemen. We do the jackhammer, the J-hamming. We're gonna call it J-hamming. So, as you can see, I'm just building up this streak, playing passively, staying off to the side, keeping them in their spawn, allowing our guys to take the objective, making sure they're not clearing around, flanking us, keeping the teleporter up. He is responsible. He is something else. Now, I also like that, I may not have mentioned this in the previous video, but you have special characters that you can unlock. So, and you have to, it sticks to the core character. For example, there's like the scientist who I'm really trying to unlock a skin for, and I don't know the name of it right offhand, but it's the one that gives you a dolphin gun. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, they have dolphin guns for the scientist in this. It shoots fish. Don't even ask me why, but I've been looking for that, working my butt off, and it takes 40,000 coins of in-game currency to buy one of these special characters. But it's completely random. It's not like I can pick what I want. I've gathered up around 300,000 points total. As you can see, I only get 50 here, 25 here and there. It takes a lot of time, and you need these big high kill streaks to build them up. As you can see, I get 200 points after, I think 5th or 6th kill. You get 200 points for every kill after that. Great way to level up. I think I ended this game with about 12,000 total. That's about a fourth of the way, so that's pretty good work. I think I spent about 20 minutes in this game. So, overall, it was just a really fun thing, and he has some really nice unlockable skins. There's the electrician, as you can see, it goes along the theme. So it's the same build, same character, he just looks a little bit differently. And when he's doing the jackhammer, the whole thing's like electric, it's like electrified, it's really awesome that these things change. Now, some of them also get different guns. For example, I unlocked one of the pea shooter skills, or one of the pea shooter characters, and instead of him having that single shot explosive one, he then goes to full auto. So some of these character skins are very important, and they change the way you play. Some do fire damage free, so it slows, or completely actually can stop and freeze somebody in place, and they just get pummeled. So there are lots of cool things, but for those people that do not like the way the game has changed like that, there are also classic tradition types of Team Vanquish and Gardens without those special limited edition ones. So, with that being said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this gameplay. I started getting a little bit ballsy. I'm like, oh, let's push up here. Let's start doing some good stuff. And we're just J-hamming it up right now. Don't even worry about it. And I really do like, now that's one really important thing with this class, is you have to make sure to teach yourself to shoot while you're on the hammer, because you have a long time on it. If anyone gets too close to you, you run them over and you just disorient them. You know what I mean? Just run it over, no big deal. Roadkill. And the more I play this game, the more I realize that these classes and these characters, be it plants or zombies, they're all built and designed for something. Like the plant side of things, they have the cactus, who's the sniper. Technically the only sniper in the game. He also has the ability to put down barricades to block shots, and even potato mines that are great for defensive. You have the pea shooter that has great clearing abilities with his chili bean. Some explosions and stuff. So a lot of these characters have a lot of good things. There's spike weeds, the defensive things for the chomper that is a melee character. So you could see that some of these characters have a little bit different things. You know, this team doesn't really have a sniper. The closest thing to that would probably be, well, I don't think there's any. I think the only good long-range character in this game is the default soldier, and at that point, you know, I don't know what to do with that one. So you could tell the game was created to revolve around this specific game type, because the plants have a lot of defensive things with the mines and the barricades and the spike weeds and all the traps and stuff. And the zombies are the exact opposite. They have a little bit more offensive thing. They have rockets, crowd control, stuns. And then you have the football guy that just straight dashes and tackles everything and just ridiculously 200 health tank. So that's how it works, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. We're going on quite the streak. We're at 22, coming up here, right here with the 23, and we trade out. Mr. Pea Shooter finally took me down. That's game, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.